Hi, welcome to Sizzling Pots. I'm Jo Sawant with yet another episode. So I am going to show you how to make mutton curry today, also known as lamb curry. Now this dish is savored almost in every part of India. So now let's go ahead and see what goes in this dish. We firstly need 1.5 pounds of mutton or lamb, 2 finely chopped onions, 2 tablespoons ginger garlic paste, 1/4 cup cilantro, 4 tablespoons of freshly grated dry coconut, 1 teaspoon of black pepper and about 4 to 5 cloves, 1 teaspoon of poppy seeds, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, about 7 to 8 red chilies whole, dried, 2 bay leaves and a small stick of cinnamon, olive oil about 3 tablespoons and you can use absolutely any other oil, lime juice of 1 lime. So now let's go in and see how to make this. What I'm going to do is marinate the mutton. So let's see how to do that. We're going to take a little bit of salt, little bit of turmeric powder. We're going to put all the cilantro that we have, 1 tablespoon of the ginger garlic paste that we have. Mix all this and then you just put your mutton in this and then mix everything together, and then you're going to just keep this aside for about 1 hour and then we're going to go ahead and cook it. So this mutton has been marinating for about an hour and we need to cook it now before we go to the next step. I have this pressure cooker over here and I'm going to put my mutton in this and then I'm going to add about 3 cups of water to this, and then I'm going to close the lid and I'm going to let it cook. I'm going to put it on medium-high heat and I'm going to cook it until I get about 5 whistles. Those who don't have a pressure cooker, you can take a large vessel. Instead of 3 cups of water, you can add a little more water, about 4 or 5 cups, and let your mutton cook for about an hour because mutton kind of takes a lot of time to cook. And then you can follow my next step after this. What we're going to do is go ahead and make the sauce or the masala for our mutton. And the first thing is you're going to put your heat on the medium-high heat, and then you're going to add about half of the oil to it. Now go ahead and add your cumin seeds to this. So when the cumin seeds start sizzling, we are going to add our sesame seeds, then add our bay leaves, then add the cinnamon, then add the cloves and the peppercorns, add the red chilies, and then add the poppy seeds. Saute it for like few seconds, then add the onions. Now at the same time, after the onions, go ahead and add your ginger garlic paste, and I'm going to add about a pinch of salt to this, just a little bit. And what this salt will do is basically sweat the onions and let them cook faster. And we're just going to keep the lid closed and we're going to let the onions cook until they're completely cooked and nice and brown. So friends, the onions have been cooking for about 10 minutes and they're completely cooked now. They're nice and brown. At this point, we're going to go ahead and add coconut, grated coconut, and I am going to keep just about half a teaspoon of it for later bit. So now just saute your coconut with this for another minute or so until your coconut is brown, and you can see that the coconut has completely turned brown over here and it looks really good. Now we're going to put this in a grinder and grind it. If you need, you can put about half a cup of water and you want to grind this to a complete thin paste. So friends, you can see now that I have already ground this to a nice thick paste. Now you're going to turn your same vessel on medium high heat and you're going to add the rest of the oil that you had. Remember I said you want to save a little bit of grated coconut. What you're going to do is basically once it's hot, you're going to add this coconut to this and let it brown a little bit. You're going to add your red chili powder, then add your turmeric powder, and then add your paste. You can put a little bit of water and just mix everything well. So once this is done, I'm going to bring it to a boil. So now the sauce, the gravy has come to a nice boil. Add this meat. You can see over here that it is nicely separating from the bones and completely cooked from inside, and that's how you want it. Now I'm going to go ahead and add all my pieces to this, and I am going to go ahead and add all the rest of the stock that's there. Mix it well, close it with a lid, and you're going to cook it for another 10 minutes. When it starts boiling and you can actually see a little bit of oil on the top, that's when you know it's completely done. So we'll wait for that, and once it's done, I'm going to go ahead and serve it to you. So now the mutton curry is completely ready, and like I said, the oil has kind of separated on the top and it looks awesome over here. It's completely cooked and my mouth is watering. And what we're going to do now is squeeze the lime juice in this. Just mix it well. It's all ready now, and we're going to go ahead and serve it. So now our mutton curry or lamb curry is completely ready here, and it looks amazing. I want to see how it tastes now. Let me take a little bit. Oh, this is amazing. The little bit of lime that we put on the top gives it a little tangy taste. So if you like this recipe and you want to take it down, please go to my website www.sizzlingpots.com for this recipe and much more. This is Jo Sawan signing off for today. Thank you so much for watching me.